What's going on, cinematic fans? Let me ask you a question. You grew up and you realized that your life is destined for something great. But when you realize that your destiny in front of you isn't as good as it seems and you're actually hurting and you're doing more bad than good, you run away from it. But remember, your destiny always catches up to you. But what if I told you that your destiny actually really wasn't bad? It's just the wrong person was in front of you to lead you to the path. What's going on, guys? I'm your boy, I'm Real Cinematic. Let's get real. So on today's episode, we're going to talk about Shang-Chi, The Legend of Ten Rings, which stars Simu Liu as Shang-Chi or Sean, Awkwafina, who played as Katie, and Tony Lang Chin Wei. I feel like I said that good, but I might have messed that up, as the Mandarin, and then Megan Zhang, who played as Xiaoling, and then Michelle Yeoh, who played as Zhang Nine, and then Ben Kingsley, who played as Trevor Slater, and many other cast members. And I think if you watch the movie, you'll see who I'm talking about. So the movie starts back 20 years ago, or maybe longer than that. Longer than that. The Mandarin, who played as Tony Lang Chi Wai, and he was basically someone who was a conqueror, someone who wanted power, who needed power all the time. And he just continued to get power hungry. Then he had heard a rumor that there was a great entity, a great power that he had to get, but the only way he could find it is he had to get through the forest, which the forest was a magical maze. Once he got in that magical maze, he found his soon-to-be wife. Oh, what's her name? You know what? I know her name, but I'm gonna put it up here so I don't mess it up. And she played as the protector of the forest, to protect us to the supernatural world. And they ended up falling in love, and they had two kids, which was Shang-Chi and Xiaoling. The mother passed away, and the father just got corrupted with his ways. And he went back to his old ways. But in the movie, it does explain why he went back to his old ways. Gotta go watch it though. So 20 years later, it goes back to Shang-Chi's character, who changed his name to Sean, which wasn't that original. and also played as Katie, his best friend, were actually valet drivers. It's a funny way how they introduced them as valet drivers. It's really interesting. But sooner or later, his destiny, Sean, destiny caught up to him. Realized that his destiny actually was greater than he thought it was. So he went to go find his sister, and his father actually found him by the time he found his sister. Which did his father already knew he was going to get? I think his father already knew. But anyway, years later, they realized that, their father, they thought that their father had good intentions in finding their mother, but really his mind was being corrupted, which actually was being corrupted by the power that he was trying to look for, which was the dark entity, which was being haunted or drawn in from the 10 rings, which was really crazy. So the movie was great. I'm not gonna get the rest up. I think it was a great movie. It was a fantastic movie. Who am I kidding? It was great. 10 out of 10. Marvel, you did it again. Should they make a sequel? Yes, absolutely. They should. Everybody did a great job on what they're supposed to do. I do believe they are going to do a spin-off and a sequel. Now, as far as spin-off and sequel, we're going to talk about that in another video. But I think they're going to tie in the Marvel franchise, which they always do. Because if you watch the movie, you'll know that Benedict Wong, who played as Wong, popped up at the end of the movie. Now, I do believe that there will be a sequel because of what the question was asked. Where did the 10 rings come from? What are they, who created them? Why were they created? And I'm pretty sure they're going to be answered in either a sequel or a movie attached to Marvel. You know how Marvel does. They always want to tie in a movie with another movie and then make 3 movies and then bring back that scene. Y'all know how Marvel does. But anyway, I think it's a great movie. If you haven't gone to see it, please make sure you go see it. Don't forget, everybody, like, share, and subscribe. please, we're pushing to get 500 subscribers. Yes, it's a large amount, but I still think we should do it. We can do it, and we should do it. Alright guys, it's your boy Unreal Cinematic, and until next time guys, peace.